Hi guys, welcome to Mac Reddit, where tales are not just told, they come alive. As always, today I have brought a very interesting Reddit story for you. I hope you will enjoy it. And don't forget to show your love. Your love gives me energy. Let's dive into the story. AITA for telling my wife that her business is a failure and suggesting she get a job to support our family. My wife, Carol, 38-year-old female, and I, 40-year-old male, have been married for 10 years and have 3 kids. My wife is a stay-at-home mom, and she has been since we had our first baby. I work a full-time job and earn enough that we live an okay life and also have some savings. We lead a modest lifestyle and are careful not to overspend. While we don't live paycheck to paycheck, we also cannot afford to go on vacations, wear designer items, or eat at expensive restaurants. Crafting has been my wife's hobby for years. Last year, we decided to take it as a side hustle, hoping it may help us financially. However, we were unable to execute our plan due to my wife's pregnancy, so we started working on it 4 months ago. My wife has been feeling stressed because we have an 8-month-old baby, and our older kids are also at home. To make things easier for her, I rearranged my work schedule so that I can be at home most of the time and help my wife with keeping the household, and so that she could have time for focusing on crafting. She has a dedicated room for crafting and sells items to different boutiques as well as directly to customers. However, we have not made any profit yet, and I feel like she spends more time, money, and effort shopping for materials than actually crafting. It seems like she still treats crafting as a hobby rather than a serious business, and this venture has become a white elephant. I was fed up with this venture, but I decided to wait for some more time. Last week was very busy at work, and I couldn't help out at home during the day. My wife told me she needed more support and asked me to find ways to give her breaks. I tried to explain things, but she continued insisting that I should focus on our side hustle. So, I finally told her clearly that my job is crucial for our finances, and that her crafting has not brought in any money in the last 4 months, and I don't think it would in the near future. After hearing this, she became angry and expressed that I was underestimating her abilities. I told her that I didn't doubt her abilities, but I couldn't invest time in a venture that wasn't generating income. But she was not ready to give up on it. She mentioned that she had made money by selling her crafted items and was considering launching a website for online sales. This came as a surprise to me, as she had not previously mentioned any of this to me. But I soon realized that she didn't have any plan for selling her products online, and that she was saying all this to persuade me to continue helping her. However, I made it clear that I was not interested in joining her on this venture. This decision upset her, and she said, "Why can't you see things from my perspective?" I didn't want to argue with my wife, so I decided to tell her through stats that her adventure was a failure, and she didn't need to waste her time on it anymore. I asked her to provide me with the exact amount of money she earned from selling the items, and then checked our recent credit card statement to see how much she had spent during the same period. Despite selling the items, she had spent around $4,000 more than the income. When I asked what it was, she said that the same material cannot be used for every project, and she had to buy new material for each project, resulting in this loss. I told her that if this was the case, why didn't she increase the selling price? She said that if she increased the selling price, the sales of her items would decrease. I asked her if she had any plan to make this venture profitable. She went silent, indicating that she didn't have a plan. After all this, I told her that she should consider crafting as her hobby, not as a job or business venture, because it is not contributing to our finances, and there don't seem to be any chances of it. I told her that she should start a job to support the family, or at least not waste my hard-earned money on this white elephant, and I also made it clear that I wouldn't invest more time or money into it anymore. Despite I made everything clear, my wife is insisting that I should help her with crafting, and has also involved her mom and sister into it, and they are saying I am an AH for not supporting my wife. So, am I an AH? OP is not an AH because he is doing what he can within his budget. OP's wife needs to understand that a hobby and a business are 2 different things. If crafting is not generating any income, she should not treat it as a business and should not waste money on it. What do the Mac Reddit fans think? Is the OP an AH or not? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like the stories I brought you, just hit the like button, share them as much as you can, and don't forget to subscribe to Mac Reddit for a daily dose. Bye bye. See you tomorrow with some more spicy fries.